What's up? Blurgsy here, and you probably stumbled onto this video wondering what the hell am I doing here and who is this retard talking to me? Well, I'm Blurgsy from the Lazy Potato Podcast. You can go to my channel, enjoy all my funny randomness that you want, watch a few of my videos, feel a little lazy if you want. Right now, you've selected a video that I haven't done any type of stuff like this before. I love this game and the games before it. There are two others. This is called Rebuild, and this one is the third out of the others. I've played them on the PC, the first one, and the others sort of after on my iPod, and then this one here. From Steam, you can get this game. It's pre-order. They're still, as you can see, in a beta, so don't judge this on its in-game stuff. This is kind of like real-time strategy, sort of. There we go. Let's go with the palest because it's completely me. Oh. Like I said, it's still a beta. They don't have very many types of different stuff to choose from and all that yet, but they are so quickly working on it. I'm just gonna... Oh, okay. This is my character. His name is Uble Bob. I don't know. You got his gender, skin, his body, his head, his torso, and his legs, and his job. What he was before. And it's like, you know, the job is shop clerk. You get plus your scavenging, 25% better trades, and your equipment that you get is a crowbar. You be a politician and people will listen to you better. You have a higher chance of recruiting people, and you get one extra survivor at the beginning. You got a police officer, and you start with a pistol, and +1 bonus from all firearms, and plus offense. Retiree, you get a building bonus and some happiness bonus, because it's good to keep everybody happy in the grasp of a zombie apocalypse. You got your science, which is amazing if you want to go out and go, I'll commit the kill. Yeah, that's about it. Those are the only ones. I go with politician because you get that extra survivor. Now, how could one person... And this is going to be called GobleRock. The city size is going to be... Let's do typical. We're going to keep the rivers and the coast on difficulty normal. We don't want to go hardcore yet. I don't know if anybody's going to enjoy this. Basically, it's sort of like a turn-based game turned real-time. There's no actual real action that goes on as of now. What you got is you have your city space. Each of these squares here, they're green, and it shows how many zombies. Like, the green is like, oh, there's a minimal amount of zombies. It's safe to, you know, they're not going to attack from any of these areas around. Then you have the stuff inside your city walls, which you can see are all boarded up. Then you have these little things. Those are your scavenging markers. You can get randomized items. Here's your food, which I know pretty sure what you can get. And these are just, we don't know what's here. You can scout them and scavenge them. Farm squares. They produce 2 extra food. Food's good, right? Everybody gotta love a little bit of food. And what's even more awesome is when in the zombie apocalypse, you're able to get your own food. Then you've got a couple of people. Green is builder. So this person's better at fortifying, destroying, replacing buildings, and building or adding on. You've got your soldiers, which are red. They're good as, well, what you think a soldier would be for is defending the base, your town, and attacking squares. You've got your leader, or your character, which has got a black background. Leaders are usually blue. And then you've got this good old guy here, and he scavenges shit. He's just like picking up all the stuff, the corn nuts out of people's poop. Everybody knows I like corn nuts. So I'm going to set that on scavenge. There's nothing I can really do here for him, her, it, person. I'm going to have him come over here and kill these zombies and it's great to have a science place so that once you do have a doctor, if a doctor comes along and it's like, hey, I want to join your guys' town. Boom. You got yourself Dr. Bastardo. I got a shovel. And a few bullets. Here's your bullets, your medicine, and your fuel. Medicines for when people get injured when killing zombies or going out and doing things. Materials are for building stuff, such as this. You get your food. This saying that it's negative. I'm losing food every day. And this is my happiness. And the ones and stuff around the characters are their level. And, you know, as everybody should know, leveling's good in role-playing games. If this game bores everybody to death that watches it, then I won't record anymore, but if there are some select few, oh god, people that want to see my GobleRocks and the rest of the survivors survive in GobleRocks, GobleRocks, whatever I name it, GobleRock, there we go. If anybody does want to see the survivor story of GobleRock, you are most welcome to watch and to enjoy. I need to know, though, you guys need to drop some likes on the video so that I know to keep recording this or not. And from here on out, I'll stop blabbering about my stupidness. You guys can enjoy the game. I'm still going to talk, though, because what kind of smooth, sensual voice like mine? As you know, I'm just joking, and I know that you know I'm joking. By the way, the Skyrim doing so good on views right now, the most I've ever gotten on any of my views for views on any of my channels. And thank you once again for the 42 subscribers. You guys are awesome! Like I said, jizzing into my pants. Basically, you got these guys. They're about to attack. They have all coagulated into a group. And then it tells you, zombie attack! Oh no! And then you've got these little notes that the survivors will write. I need to thank whoever's idea it was to fill the outside roads full of barbed wire tumbleweeds. The Zeds attacked today and took care of themselves, with almost no help from us. And 0% danger. And this was who helped attack, and you can click this and it'll show you what square it was attacking in. Oh, here we go. This is like your diary that certain survivors will write in it to keep a logbook. We found a man not far from our gates, where he'd been hiding out from the zombies for days. We suggested our fort might be a bit safer than the garbage bin he was crouched inside when we found him. He seemed a little bit skeptical. You can invite him to stay, and it requires 50 happiness. You can offer him 5 food if he stays, or you can just tell him, no, we don't need you and your stupid little band-aid, your boo-boo band-aid. But we need him. Sam Boyle's one team now. He says he's a decent scavenger, but he'll do any job that we need him to do. He seemed pretty desperate to be inside these 30 walls for the first time in months. Jeffrey. That's my character's voice, by the way, if anybody was wondering. I'm Jeffrey. Jeffrey Harbour. Oh, not what I wanted to do. Come on, kill these zombies. Wait, why do I have you killing Gustav? A traitor named Gustav stopped by the fort today. Between his action and his reputation, I almost expect him to stop ranting about trying to capture his moves at the square. But it looked like he's more interested in making profit than going after local wildlife. These butchers came at the graveyard just by report. If we're interested in seeing what deals he had, we should send someone over there to trade. Uble Bob. Oh, Jeffrey's not my character. Damn it, Jeffrey. Uble Bob's my character. So Uble Bob's got that voice. Sorry if that offends anybody. I don't try to. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to come over here and I'm going to be like, bah! Reclaim that, because we need more food production. Gustav's Love Caravan. The love caravan is filled with women who move like dancers. They move like Jagger and sing like children crying about their candy. And can do amazing things, like tie a pencil in a knot with their tongue. At least if Gustav's sales pitch is to be believed. Should we see for ourselves? I'd really like to see them girls tie a pencil in a knot with their tongue. That takes really strong tongues. Damn it, I don't have the food. Sorry, girls. We decline Gustav's offer. These girls look ugly. How happy. I don't want to make their lives any worse today than they already are. Uble Bob. I am changing his voice so much till I find the right one. Pop-ups, all the pop-ups, telling me I'm doing it good. This is Gustav's. He's gonna give us a hand with an apple, a black and white apple. So here you go. I got a mustache. I found food. Diddle-diddle-diddle-doo. Ah-ha-ha. Diddle-diddle-diddle-doo. I can also speed up the game. Well, actually, no, I can't. Oh god, they're attacking my scavenger. Let's see. No sweat. Did you know the Zed can't swim? On a related note, we've got a swimming pool. We need to empty now. Gambler's Room. Gustav is back at the gates. This time with Madame Rita, a former burlesque entertainer that now runs Gustav's traveling casino. I haven't said woman. She's got some big old boobies. Her revealing velvet court says it's just nothing's either decency or defense against the undead. She got some big old boobies. Gotta play some roadside roulette. Today's best materials. So, I've only got 21 materials. Boom. Ooh. Wheels spun. Agonizing slope. As we drew it close to watch, we wanted some materials. We have 21 materials left. Shall we keep going? Let's do this. The roulette wheel stuck, and when spent, embarrassed, Rita pulled the front of it off, blew the dust out of it, and tried again. Lucky lady is smiling down upon us. We wanted 10 materials. We have 31 materials left. Should we keep going? The wheel spun, agonizing slope, as we drew in close to watch. We want 10 materials. We have 41 materials left. So, this seems a bit glitched at times, because all you have to do is bet on one. And like I said, most of the time it may not, but a lot of the time, the roulette wheel made a sound as it spun. Lady Luck and her vagina smiling down on us. We want 10 materials. We're on a roll. 10 materials for us. Lady Luck is smiling down on us. We want 10 women's vagina. I slapped another 10 chips on the table. Marita sighed, shook her head. You've cleaned me out, I'm afraid. You'll have to wait until next time. Unless that is, you'd accept the show as payment. The big old boobies. Oh no. She wiggled her oversized hips just when I got in response. She laughed and said, I was only kidding, Bob. You're not my kind of man. I'm really sorry about that. Everybody just got increasingly weirded out as I kept going. What are you doing here? Oh, you're reclaiming. Why don't I have a builder doing that? It's going to take ages to get the rotten flesh stains out of my shirt, but we've got a whole bunch of less to worry about. So it looks like GobleRock's doing good. Day 17.2. Farm reclaimed. We are still losing food tremendously. There is one great way to fix that, though. Build another farm. Oh, sniffles! And have your guards farm. Now, we're only missing one food a day. Now we're gaining food. Oh, God! The temptations. You've reclaimed the laboratory. So yeah, this is basically the game. I mean, okay, here we go. Little hobo. A bit of spray dog to be outside the walls today. I had some German Shepherd with blue bay data. When I approached him, he gave me a friendly bark, wagged his tail, and then barked again, like he wanted me to come over. I took a look at the hole he was digging. Turned out, he found a whole bunch of turnip plants we never noticed. After he showed me his fire, the fellow wandered up. I think I'll call him London if I ever see him again. Uble Bob. Signing off. Oh no! Slap that scavenger right there. You'd be like, I'm not ready for this job. Found materials. You, sir, are you are just taking forever. Lone traveler. A hardy-looking woman at the gate. My apologies. With her wolf dog, a shotgun, and a big backpack. She doesn't want to join us. Just asked if she could stay the night. I moved on in the morning. That's a man. What are you playing at, game? I'm not sure if we can trust her, but she sure as hell doesn't look like she trusts us either. Feed her dinner and invite her to stay the night. Lone Traveler. March 25th, 2014. The story of Uble Bob. Over the traveler shared stories of the world. From south, it doesn't sound like they're very much better down there than we are. A lot of cities were completely leveled in the fighting. She and her dog are headed north. And hopes the cuddle winners will slow the dead down. Uble Bob. You just wasted 2 food, you son of a bitch. I didn't agree to this. Signing off. Found materials. I've got all the materials. Ooh. And I didn't start the timer when I started recording. Ooh. You have built a farm. You are now producing foodules. Foodules, yes, foodules. You have found more materials. You are just collecting sacks of brick. What would you like to do with sack of brick? Oh, bunnies! Bunnies. I found some rabbits out of the farm. I was scabbed. Somebody must have opened their hatch to let them go free when the infection first started. And there were like dozens of them little critters now. Should we eat them or what? That bunny's like, chicken pout. Bunny's just like, oh my god, get off me. I can keep them pets, eat them all. Half and half. Well, I like bunny rabbits. Rabbits for everyone! But everybody get a rabbit tail, but it's hard to beat the feel of soft rabbit fur against your face. Nuzzle, muzzle, I will be Uble Bob, Rabbit Creeper, signing off. I didn't know Uble Bob had a fetish for rabbits. What a creepy man. Child, baby. He's like Tommy from the Rugrats with a gas mask. Anybody else knows what I'm talking about? They swarmed just after 2 a.m. Not even 10 minutes after I finally been able to get some sleep. But I was up and out of there within 5 minutes, just like we drilled. And by dawn, all that was left of them were a pile of bloody body parts. 4% danger. Ooh, medicine. Big yawn. Oh God, Jesus is yawning in my throat. Found fuel. I can trade Gustav with that. GobleRock, 7 p.m. Day 27.9. You have found ammunition. I hope you enjoy. That's ammunition. Zombie Circus. Gustav's out riding this new Zombie Circus Spectacular. Many thrills have lots of spills, baby. Some Gustav's action. It'll let you leave it romantic. It sounds like he's got zombies doing tricks for the amusement of paying customers. I'm not really sure that can be trained, but it should be spectacle if nothing else. Zombie Circus. We were on the whole high spirits. We made our way up to Gustav's big top. The show itself was interesting. Even the trapeze act went by, at least until the zombies' wrists, which had been strapped to the bar, gave way mid-swing, and it hurtled into the audience. Things went bad when a zombie tamer came out, but he really should have known better than try to stick his head in one of the creature's mouths. In seconds they were all on him. We could watch in fascinated horror as little girls, baby men, all we could try to save the tamer. I don't know how we managed to get that tamer free without him being bitten, but we did. I don't know how we managed to get that tamer free without him being bitten, but we did. Missy sprained her ankle in the process, but we mostly got away in one piece. She's a bit fat. You can't blame her. After the time, Mohammed O'Neill asked if he could join up with us. It saved me out enough Gustav's circus to last him a lifetime. Uble Bob. Uble Bob signing off. I just went to a circus and found ammunition. You've got all the materials in the world, and here's your thing. I really need to. I apologize for the background stuff. It's going to be happening a lot today while I'm recording. I apologize if you guys heard that. Just continue to zombie attack. Massive Zeds have found a way through our wall. They're attacking. We could defend these walls to our dying breaths. They'd have a hard time making it past us, and we'd have to do it over our dead bodies. Or we could light off some of our fireworks. You know, it might distract them, like that one movie that none of us ever seen. I don't have explosives to light off the fireworks. It's only 9% danger. They should be okay. It was a rough fight, but they were no match for our pluck. Having all that barbed wire for them to climb through didn't hurt either. I really like barbed wire. Barbed wire toothpaste, barbed wire butt sponge, barbed wire butt plug. All the barbed wire. Gustav says his bodyguards have been resting lately, getting into fights and being bad for business. He wants to rinse them out to do some violence for other people, so they can work out their aggressions. Do we want to hire them to clean the Zed out of a building? Or we can get them to attack one of the other factions. They won't even know we were behind it. Decline the offer. We declined the offer for the profit battle this time. They said we'd have to find somebody else to pay for that dirty work. I just hope that somebody doesn't decide to send these guys against us. Uble Bob, signing off. So guys, I hope you let me know if you enjoyed the video and the interruptions close to the end. I apologize for that. If nobody likes this stuff, I will not be recording it again, but if anybody does like it, please tell me and I will happily record with or without the voice acting. I know, I'm a man of many talents. Oh, well, Bob's just like, yeah, no, yeah, you ain't leaving. Back to sewers. You know, it was little things we take for granted before all the big business start going down. Things like clean towels, hot coffee, the regular sewer boats. Between the rains, clogged drains, the sewers backing up some places, and parts of the city being flooded with my poop. I poop a lot. It's going to be hard for our scavengers to find anything dry, let alone usable for the next week until the water recedes. Uble Bob shitting everywhere since 1922. Effect, scavenging takes longer for the next 7 days, and there are people sleeping in the poop water. Okay guys, I'll see you in whatever's the next video. See ya.